Hello, loves. It is getting really cold outside. It's snowing right now for me, and temperatures are going to reach about 10 degrees. So, amidst the snow and the freezing cold temperature, I wanted to share my winter staples to keep me feeling chic and happy and as content as possible amongst the cold weather and biting seasonal depression. So, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is really small, but it's really been getting me through these kind of really cold months. And it's this little 4-leaf clover stamp that I got from a small stamp shop in New York City. I like to remind myself that I'm really lucky and blessed to have the things that I have, and this little stamp, I kind of stamp everything with it, serves as a reminder of that, and it's been really grounding, honestly. Even though it's really small, it's really grounded me recently. Okay, so the second thing I'm going to talk about is my tried and true. My notebooks. As someone who thinks a lot of thoughts, perhaps to her own detriment, but they all have to go somewhere, and it's these notebooks right here. So for the first notebook, I spent a lot of time decorating it and personalizing it to make it very me. I put my innermost thoughts and reflections about things that are happening to me. I find that it grounds me, keeps me peaceful and in tune with myself. Second, I have my planner. It's pretty simple. I'm finding a setup that I like. And as someone with ADHD, I find it incredibly helpful to map out my days so that I don't go absolutely insane. And so far, it's been working swimmingly. And then the third notebook that I have, it says, "Thank you, universe." Every night before I go to bed, I write something that I'm thankful for, or multiple things from the day or perhaps from my life. I find that it really grounds me and makes me think about the things that I should stop and maybe appreciate more. But yeah, my lovely notebooks. I do not know what I would do without them. Another precious item I wanted to talk about is this book. It's called John Green, The Anthropocene Reviewed. It was recommended to me by my best friend. So, she's a brilliant writer and reader, so I really took this recommendation to heart. I've been reading this book. I find that John Green brilliantly dissects different aspects of life and relates it back to the Anthropocene and the challenges and climate change crisis that faces us today. Thank you, Angie, if you're watching this. Another item that I would like to showcase is this beautiful camcorder. I searched high and low through all these reselling apps, Poshmark, eBay, you name it, I was on it. Because when I want something, I am low-key insane about it. And I finally found this beautiful camcorder on Poshmark. Love you, Poshmark. I just wanted a camcorder for the longest time because I do have a lot of different cameras, but I find that kind of the blurriness of a camcorder really captures how it feels to have a memory and to recall a memory, and I think that's really beautiful. There's so much life to camcorders, so I'm really glad to have this. Okay, this has to be one of my favorite things that I'm showing you right now. It is Vietnamese coffee, a perfume made by Danam, a Vietnamese perfume house. I picked it up when I was in Taipei visiting family, and genuinely, I'm not a huge perfume fiend, but genuinely it is one of the most scent-accurate coffee scents I've ever smelled. And trust and believe, I was shopping, I was smelling all these different perfumes, and I smelled this one and I fell in love with it. So this has been my go-to scent this winter. It reminds me of just calm days that I would spend with my friends back in my hometown. just journaling and drinking a glass of coffee at our local coffee shop. And I just think it's really beautiful. I love coffee. I love the smell of coffee. So I would definitely recommend. Very, very underrated perfume. The last thing that I'm going to talk about is this beautiful Coach bag with gold hardware. I have searched high and low for a fashionable, durable, and also functional school bag that can fit my computer and kind of all the things that I carry in my everyday life. And so I came across this Coach bag and I was like, I have to have it. Coach is so incredibly durable, especially vintage Coach, so I knew that this was an investment that I wanted to make. And oh my gosh, it is my baby. Like, I absolutely adore it. I recommend vintage Coach to anyone. So yeah, that concludes my winter staples. I hope that you get through this winter feeling relaxed, feeling serene, and not succumbing to seasonal depression. I hope that we can all practice mindfulness this season. Yeah, thank you for watching.